Uh-oh, something's about to happen. To the dogs, they go, it's not so hot out right now. It's nice and chilly. I'm gonna get the zoom zooms and I'm gonna start to run, and I feel a little bit more comfortable to run around. When it's hot, they almost, it's a little much today. But this weather, it's a trigger. Sometimes it's important to know that even if it's raining or, you know, there's thunder, lightning, or whatever it is, those are always triggers. The environment, your house, if they're doing construction in it, you know, so you've got landscapers that day, whatever you're doing. All right, so are there any specific things you guys need help on today? We've got 2 hours. The paddleboarding group class is like 3.5 hours, and it's just pure fun. You need to come. I'm telling you right now, you need to come. I'll help you through the whole thing. Why? You don't need to wear a bathing suit. You can wear something else.
It would be the least thing in the world.
You don't like water?
I don't care for that kind of water. I don't care to be in the sun so much.
Okay.
Not my thing.
What about you? What's your excuse?
The same.
The same. You can't do the same.
Yeah.
I've already taken that.
Come here. Right. She just took 5 excuses. You got like 2 left.
Okay.
Place. There it is.
I'll take those 2.
All right. Let's all start by going down here. We'll line up on the pathway. And we're gonna go for a quick walk to get these dogs adjusted to the environment and ready to focus.
Yeah, he's very anxiety-ridden. Yeah. Annoying.
Yeah, you're gonna wanna take like 5 minutes and find the number here, you know? Take a moment and get your dog's attention. And as we walk over there, I want you guys to line up 1 person in each of the blocks. And you guys are gonna stay in that block. There, he perfectly fits. Okay, so we're gonna start by walking very, very slowly. Again, the more that we're going to ask of the dogs and of you, there's less distractions for the dog, there's less distractions for you, and there's no emotions in it. So I want you guys to slowly try to pair up with each other. So as you're walking, be mindful of where you guys are. You shouldn't be a box ahead of her. You guys need to stay in the same. You need to be very mindful of how fast they're walking. If they're going slow, don't start speeding up and pushing them out of the box or getting into their box. Each one of you has to stay in your spot, focus your dog, and we're gonna go for about maybe 100 feet, and then we're gonna start stopping at this line, and you need to sit your dog right at this line. We're gonna do it once. I'll see how you guys are able to do it, and then we'll give you guys some tips and adjustments. You guys can start.
Start?
Yep. And just slowly walk and just match your paces. Slow your dog's pace and stay in the box. Be very mindful. Don't get too far ahead of your partner. So the dog's reacting to you, Dick. You either have to walk next to your wife and help out or back away a little bit because the dog's getting confused.
Yeah.
It's like, why is Dad hovering next to us?
Good point.
Do I need to check out on him? You can just walk back here with me, as long as you're walking. Maybe talk to this guy, play with the Great Dane. And I want you guys to use the leash to get your dog's attention right now. I want you guys to find the level on your e-collar where when you press the button once or twice, the dog looks at you. It's a very relaxed morning. There's very little distractions. This should be like walking by yourself with your dog right now. I want you guys to notice how my arms are swinging as I walk past you. almost as if I'm skiing, but not fully. Do you see how my arms are swinging like this? You guys are quiet this morning.
Yeah.
So as my arms are swinging like this, that's when you should be pulling back with the leash to remind the dog, hey, I'm here, right? Just like we're doing the stick shift motion, you need to understand that that rhythm is naturally gonna help you kind of give this kind of communication and touch with the leash to let the dog know, hey, I'm here, and you don't have to do it. If you're letting the dog get out here and then you're pulling back like this, now you're doing a weird workout. Like, you shouldn't be doing this, it'll be annoying, and it's ultimately going to take more effort than if you just do this. For the most part, I've taken every single one of your hands and done the exercise where I try to pull forward and you stop me by just using your arm. If I haven't done it with you, I can take you aside and show you guys how powerful you can be just by doing this with your hands. The second you're here, you have nothing, absolutely nothing. This is the worst workout in the world, is anything right here. So you wanna make sure you're just using your, and look, your arms are swinging, your arms are kind of swinging, but see how he's pulling? If there's no swing back, you're just now getting pulled. And then use the e-collar to on top of it. Good. And if it seems like a lot, it might, right? It might be like, oh my God, I can't believe I have to do this every 2 seconds. My dog is seriously pulling. But if you start with 100 of these, then 90, 80, 70, before you know it, you're not doing it at all. But this one's doing good. The other thing is, it's okay if this is like a quiet group and you don't want to like answer and be interactive, but you still have to be interactive with your dog. If this dog looks at you, you gotta let it know that it's doing a good thing. Otherwise, these dogs are like living in a world of transition where they're not sure if they're making you happy or angry. They're like, I don't know if they like me or not. They just take me on a walk and I'm unsure if I'm doing the right thing. So it's important that you guys, you know, do some stuff. Let them know that you're here. Good job, hey. They respond to it, but if they look at you, that's when you want to let them know that they're being a good dog. Okay. It's so funny, if I stop or stop talking, out of nowhere, the whole group just shut down.
Okay.
Good job. Good job.
Works good. Works.
And it's just a little nudge.
Yeah, that's good.
If you think about a child trying to get their parents' attention, we're gonna go right. If you think about a child trying to get their parents' attention, the reason that the top sales experts in the world talk about children being persistent and you should model how you sell after being a child, because they will not accept no as an answer. I want ice cream. Come on, please. What do I gotta do? I'll take out the trash. I want ice cream, I want ice cream. They won't stop until they get what they want. If you are not persistent enough to take your dog all the way through until you get its attention, you guys are still stuck at get your dog's attention versus keeping your dog's attention. The two rules that we've gone over is getting your dog's attention and keeping it. You have to get it and then maintain the focus. If your dog's distracted for the entire walk or you feel like you've been getting pulled or dragged, take a moment, pull your dog to the side and get their attention back and then continue the walk. It'll be a lot easier for you. Especially with your little dog. Let them know, hey, good job. Your dog's so little, it's all the way down there, has no clue. So you're gonna make a right, and I want you to get 3 boxes more and stop. Slow down in the back, everybody. And then you're all gonna fit into your individual boxes like we were, 2 at a time. And if you stop at the line, perfect. All right. So I want you guys to take a moment And I want you to look at your feet, your dog's feet, everything. He goes, my feet are beautiful.
I have great.
So this is perfection right here. Actually, it is because it's lined up with you and you're angled slightly. Shift just a little bit, and then you can shift him just a little bit. Good. Sit. Good. And now the dog is lined up with you. Perfect. That's exactly what we want. Just lined up straight. You see how your dog kind of has this like lazy sit, one back, one here. You can just adjust it. Lift forward and up just enough. And then up. Good. Good. And it'll help adjust. And these are just the littlest things that you can fix with your dog, so that way they understand what sticking to you actually means. If he told me to come and I'm the dog, I should understand that I need to be right here. Not like, I came, but I'm like checking stuff out still. It's like, no, I need to be right here, right? If I'm gonna switch sides, I should almost have that clarity. That's what we want. You guys need to have that. So even this, bring your dog up a little bit and then up.
Sit.
Forward a little bit more and then sit.
Sit.
Good. And the goal is to stop at the line.